We interrupt this program to bring you some exciting news from Jody Deadstock on Kind of.
Yo, Jody, you different.
Crazy is that the last few nights of really being able to work on this project, if I want to get it out on time, I have 2 more songs to record. I gotta do those tonight. They don't even exist yet. And then I gotta edit 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the other songs that are on the track list. Little slight edit, so I'm not worried about it. But this is like nights like tonight and tomorrow night are like some of the most fun nights when it comes to making a project, because it's not like it's crunch time. Like, if I don't make it these 2 nights, okay, I'll push it back. It's not school. It's not like I have a homework assignment, you know. But having that element of like intention, it makes it more fun. It makes it like, oh, I'm really working on something. So these are the last days of Villain's origin story, and I'm gonna have y'all with me along the way for some of it. I just gotta roll up and lock in, get my water bottle. So yeah, you ready? I'm ready. Y'all ready? I'm ready.
The villain, also known as Jody Deadstock.
Yeah, it's summertime, but I got a big fur. She got a big butt, so I gotta.
So for those of you that don't know, bro, Villain origin story is like the 4th chapter of the Villain, like epilogue, like edition, like book series. It's the 4th installment of the Villain series. Yeah, I would just say it like that. I mean, I don't know. It's like how there's like, what, 5 Shrek movies, and that's a movie series. This is like the 4th Villain installment of the series. I don't know, bro.
I gotta go.
Try to take me, I ignore it. When they try to push me back, I'm stepping forward. Yeah, I'm ready for it, but I might pull up as a charge. She thought that she was clever, but I'm pretty on the heart.
Volume 4 of the Villain series, Villain origin story. It's gonna be a little prequel, not for real, but like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really just like more vulnerable than I've been in recent years. I just feel a little liberated right now, you know? I just feel back to like that freedom of having the ability to create when I want, how I want. I feel like I've been restricted the last few years, so I'm finna go and tell my origin story. Oh yeah, I got punch in, of course. And lately I've been going ham, I've been going dark. Mixing the dark and white, like my friend Marion. Oh yeah. Lately I've been going ham, I've been going dark. Mixing the dark and white, like my friend Marion. And lately I've been going ham, I've been going dark. Mixing the dark and white, like my friend Martin. She goes, sorry, but I can't tell. Let's go, man. My friend Martel. My friend Martel. The goal really with this Villain series is just to like really show different sides of myself. Like, I feel like in a lot of ways I really am a villain, bro. Just ways I think and how I approach certain situations, but in a lot of ways, I'm the anti-villain. I don't even know what that means, but I know that's me. The word is mine. I make it how I choose, you know. If I say something is what I am, I'm that, because it's my world, and I make the rules. Maybe I am the villain. Maybe I'm a narcissist. I don't care. I am who I am. Anyways.
Villain origin story is like really something I thought of like right after I dropped Revenge of the Villain in 2024. So I started thinking of like, you know, just plotting out ideas for it last summer. But then I got derailed. You know, a lot of distractions happened end of the year last year, beginning of the year this year, that kind of threw me off that path. But like around March, April, I picked up and started finishing the project again. So this clip right here, bro, you see me with the short ass dreadlocks, no veins in my arm. This was last summer when I first started trying to plot out the details of the tape. It's kind of how I start every project, so yeah.
In a lot of ways, I feel like because I feel a little bit more vulnerable right now, it's a little bit more difficult to put out music than it normally is. Like normally I'm just not really like going through nothing for real, so I just put it out, you know. But now I feel like I'm going through something for real, and it really is like reflected in my musical, like in my lyrical content, which therefore makes me a little bit more nervous about putting it out than I normally am, because a lot of my lyrics really reflect how I'm really feeling in life right now, and it's not, you know, not every day is sunshine, but most of the days are. So just felt like sharing a little bit about, you know, what led to me being the man that I am. Yeah, it's not like I'm going super deep into like, you know, who I am as a kid and my upbringing, but I do touch on some of those elements, and if you really listen, then you'll really understand, like, oh, okay, this is why Jody Deadstock is the man that they call the villain. I feel like every other villain volume, like the first three, the original villain, Villain's Remorse, Revenge of the Villain, those all had features, heavily featured track list actually. So I wanted this one to be no features, just because, you know, I wanted it to be just Jody. I wanted it to be who I am as a man now, how I came from. And most of the people that I made music with, you know, I love them for sure, but they weren't there back in the day when I was a boy. I moved around a lot, you know, many different lives. None of them was there back when I was a boy, so I felt like none of them should be on this piece of art that is talking about how I came from and who I am now, where I came from and who I am now. So yeah.
In conclusion, gang, throughout your life, you're gonna always be faced with difficult situations, with adversity, you know, challenges. Everybody has an origin story, so I'm not like special or anything in that regards, but I do appreciate my origin story, so I wanted to dedicate a project to it. But like I also felt like it was just perfect timing. Like through the adversity I went through into 2024, start of 2025, I feel like it closed and opened up a new chapter. Meaning like there's a new origin story, a new chapter of being that villain. And then beyond just this year, like, I mean, I've gone through things in my music career. I've tried to perform and I tell a DJ, play a song, and he plays the wrong song 3 times in a row in front of the whole crowd. I've lost friends through the music business. I've been interviewed by people who tried to laugh in my face mid-interview and clown me. I guess what I'm really trying to say is that, you know, throughout my life and my music career, there's been several different villain stories, different origin stories, different chapters. So, you know, perfect timing to talk about this villain origin story, my original origin story, and just all of it, bro. And like I said, everyone has an origin story. Everyone goes through it. So there's no pity here. I just wanted to tell my story. It always starts when someone leaves.